Hi everyone, this is Nick Kretikos with Nick's Seasonal Decor. Let me just make sure I'm live. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, so today I'm going to be making a pumpkin teardrop swag. Okay, here we go. Alright, so I'm going to be making this pumpkin swag. So I already added my bow. It has 4 ribbons. One's burlappy. And I added a little piece of garland. This is a grapevine garland. I picked it up from AC Moore, I believe. So I'm going to be adding this pretty large pumpkin. I think it came from Hobby Lobby last year. It was $6. So I stuck a kebab stick in it with a little hot glue. So I'm just going to trim that off a little bit because I don't need it quite so long. And as I'm working, I'm going to be using my glue skillet, which is off to the side. You guys can't see it. So just know that I am gluing everything in while I work. Okay. So at the top of this little garland thing, I made a little bird's nest kind of thing, and I'm just nestling that in. And I applied a good amount of glue on the kebab stick. Okay. So now I'm going to be taking some ficus leaves that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. Right now they're 50% off, so they're $1.99, so they're going to be 99 cents. And I'm just going to be adding pieces throughout. What I used to make this is I think it came 18 feet. It's a large garland for Christmas. So what I did was cut off, I believe, 4.5 feet. And then at the top, I just made a little loop so that it's bigger on the top than at the bottom. And what that does is it makes it a nice teardrop look. So for this, I'm not going to be using my pick machine because that just adds a lot more work to cut off the picks at the bottom and the back. And this particular garland, it came with pieces of pine throughout. And I really don't like pine for fall, so what I did was cut it off, and I just used the spruce type tips. Hi Nancy. Yeah, this is a garland from Christmas time. I just formed it into a teardrop shape. You could buy the commercial pre-made swag type pieces and work off of those, but this is cheaper if you're going to be doing it this way. So as you guys come in, just tell me where you're from. And if you guys have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. So I really didn't make like a normal bow. I made a couple loops and then a couple tails, and then I went back in because I didn't think it was full enough. So I added 4 more loops with 4 more tails before I cut off the loops. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. So I'm just going to be adding more ficus leaves, and after this I'm going to be adding some fern. Yeah, and if you guys don't mind sharing the video too, share it with people you might think would like watching this or learning how to make a swag like this. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so next I'm going to be using some fern fronds. This also came from Hobby Lobby. The bush was $4.99 and it came with at least 20 stems. So I just cut them off the bush, and I'm going to be adding them to this as well. Also with these ferns, you're going to want to bend them a little bit to give them a little life. If you guys can see that. Because when they come in the box, they're just straight like that, so just give them a little natural touch. So just add those throughout. Hi Francis, yes I do use a pick machine, but I usually use those for my grapevine wreaths. I mean, you could certainly use it for this, but the problem with that is you're going to have to cut off the picks on the back. There's going to be a lot of them. And at least this way, it ensures you're not going to scratch the door. So again, I'm just going to be adding these throughout where I see any bare spots or anything like that. And off screen, I am using a glue skillet. So I am gluing these things in. So what I'm working on today is a picture holder, if you would, like a canvas holder. I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I just attached my garland to the back of it. And I did use a pipe cleaner to make sure it wouldn't fall off. But after I'm done, I'll take the pipe cleaner off and then clean up the back. Few more. one more piece, and I think that should be it. For the greens, that is. Okay. So next I am going to be using these. I'm not quite sure what they are. I think they're peonies. Yeah, they are. And I picked these up from Michael's. They were $3.99. And I believe they're 40% off. And I am hot gluing these in as I work. Okay, so those, I'm just going to be using 3 of those, and next I'm going to be adding some, I think they're mums and berries and stuff like that. So these are a big bunch that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. They were $19.99, 50% off. Again, 50% off this week. So I'm just going to be cutting off maybe 5 or 6 of them off this. I'm not going to be doing too many. But you could add whatever colors you want. I'm pretty sure they came in a lighter yellow and a darker red. So these are just the sunflowers. Yeah, Mary, I am working on fall already. Trying to get ahead. Usually gets too crazy around fall for me. So again, I'm just cutting 5 or 6 of them off. And this bunch has berries and mums and a few sunflowers. So I'm just going to be cutting off random. And this is a mom. So also when I was at Hobby Lobby, they already have their pumpkins out. I got this one from last year, but they have, I'm pretty sure, more different types this year. So if you wanted a different color or a different type of gourd, I know they have them this year. Okay. That sunflower looks like it has something wrong with it. Let's see if I can get another one. Okay, a few more flowers. I think now I'm going to be adding some of those berries that are on this spray. Yeah, so I'm just going to be adding 3 of those berries that came on this spray. So lots of people were confused if I was going to glue these pieces in my last video, and I did glue them in as I was working. I would recommend you do glue them in so that they don't fall out. So I do have some of these leaves. I'm not sure if I will be adding them in. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should be adding some of these in? Yeah, comment below, let me know. And then I have one more pick that I think I will be adding in the top. So this pick came from Hobby Lobby and it was $3.99. And I got it last year, so it was 50% off last year. I don't know if these picks are 50 off this year. Let's see. Yeah, so I do like those right there. And if you didn't want to take the time to add your own flowers and stuff like that, Hobby Lobby does have a lot of picks and stuff like that with acorns. So if you wanted to go that way and just buy them like that, you could. So one leaf fell off of that pick, so I'm just going to be gluing that in right there. I do think I need one more piece on that side, so I will be cutting off one more piece. Yeah, Cindy, if the glue melts from the heat, you could always just use zip ties. Some customers asked if I just could use zip ties for their house, and I do. And that would be easier if you had the picks already made and you wanted to just use zip ties. Okay, so pretty much done. Just fluff your ribbons a little bit, pull off all the strings from the glue. So I can't really stand back right now because I have all the lights behind me, but after I'm done with this, I'll end the video and then I'll stand back and see if there's any corrections that I'll need to do, and then I'll adjust. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how to make a pumpkin teardrop swag. So if you guys have any questions, just let me know and I'll be sure to answer them. And if you guys don't mind sharing the video or my page, I would greatly appreciate it. It really means the world to me, so if you don't mind doing that, I'd appreciate it. Alright, thank you.